shit I want to talk about. Let's get the adjusto out, nigga. Let's get the adjusto out. Let's get it adjusted on me, nigga. But I don't know why it's kind of making me gotta walk sideways. But let's talk though. Let's talk about some shit, man. In the grand scheme of everything, fuck everybody else, and this is something that I say and everybody be like, yo, you're going crazy as fuck, bro. But nigga, we used to drop in the bucket. We used to drop in the bucket of the huge ocean. We are dropping the bucket. So in the grand scheme, nigga, there's nothing after us. Once we die, our world ends. This version of our world ends, and then a new version picks up. Either it be for somebody else or from your relatives or whatever, nigga. But the shit's done. It's finished. Your story's done. The world you live in, the world you know, is finito, finished. So why the fuck do you limit yourself and tell yourself what you can and can't do? I'm tired of everybody telling me, oh, nigga, you can't do this, nigga, you can't do that. Nigga, I'm finna show everybody what the fuck you can and cannot do when you say, hey, I'm finna do some shit. Nigga, suck my dick. But the Krxme Kast is coming very soon. The Krxme Kast is just such, I know what it is. So it has to, not perfect, but it has to be on a level that I want it to be at. And I'm just like slowly getting stuff. Woo! What's up, you guys, man? Boy back again. It's your boy, man. So I was I had to do a little bit of picked up some shit and had to get back out. But now we heading to Kaya because that's where I'm finna like finish up, do the rest of the shit. So I'm in Kingston currently, right? Your boy's in Kingston currently. So I just wanna, so we just running in with a Krxme Kast, man. So a lot of people still ask me what are the future plans for the Krxme Kast, and it's literally just like this. The future plans for the Krxme Kast is there are no future plans for the Krxme Kast. I don't really have plans on anything I'm really doing. I don't. They could be a show. That's what I'm saying. Like the Krxme Kast could be like a literal fucking late night show that I do in the future. You know what I'm saying? You know, when all of us blow up. You know, I'm just got the latest fucking people just doing shit with the boy. So yeah. So this episode is called "Fuck Everyone's Feelings," nigga. I gotta bleep it out, of course, for not copyright, but being friendly and whatnot. But I don't know. This is just a thing that I believe heavily in because I feel like a lot of people tiptoe around everybody's feelings to the point where it's just cringe. To me, I find it cringe. Like, to me, I'm a type of person that I'm very, and people say I can make them uncomfortable, and that's very true, and I accept that. You know what I'm saying, with a badge of fucking honor, because a wise man once said, the most realest people in life are gonna make you feel uncomfortable at first. You feel me? But yeah, just because I'm just very, if I see something and I feel this is this way, I'm gonna tell you that it's this way. I'm not finna like bullshit and cap around you like man, I could do all of that fucker. Like, man, I really believe in that shit. Like, that shit is bullshit. Like, literal fucking ass and bullshit. There might be like but tying right back to the fuck everyone's feelings. I did an episode with Natty. Like, that's just one of the earlier episodes. If you haven't watched it, I must tell you to go watch it now, even though I know none of this shit is out yet. But I did an episode with Natty where we were talking about letting go shit. And letting go kind of ties right into fuck everybody's feelings, because you need to let go of the ideology that you like. People walk around, like I tell people, there are people in this world that walk around needing people to like them. And I've seen it on a personal level, I've seen it on a group level, I've seen it on an intimate level, I've seen it with like people that I, you know what I'm saying, been intimate with. I've seen it with, well, just fucked on a different type of people. But regardless of that fact, it's pretty much always the same, or it's like always inside of that always inside of that overall matrix of letting go. Cause here's what I'm saying. No, just logic with me for a second. Like fucking, what's the word again? Morals. And I know when I say morals, people like, you don't have any morals, Kevin? You don't have any? Fuck you, niggas. I have quite a bit of morals, but what I'm trying to say in terms of morals in a grand scheme is there are some things that we treasure that's been passed down to us that aren't good morals. And when I say that, it's so weird to say it, but when I say good, it's like they're self-destructive morals, because they put you in a everlasting feeling of fucking shame. Like what you're doing is wrong. You feel me? To a degree, like where you are is wrong. Like how you're doing this shit is wrong. And then that leads you to then now tiptoe around people's feelings and cap to people and bullshit to everybody. Bullshit to everybody and shit. But regardless of that, how do I, on an everyday basis, go around saying fuck everybody's feelings? You must be wondering, isn't that hard? Isn't that difficult? Isn't that tiring? No. Why, you may ask? Because I feel like somebody's got to do it. Somebody's got to do it. Just a while ago, this is why I tell people that Jamaica has money, but just like everywhere else in the world, corruption in Jamaica is just, it's like royalty, you know what I'm saying? Corruption is something there to is connected to like fucking damn near royalty to Ratty. Because that's just how I see it in terms of the way in terms of like this, right? In terms of like this, where you know the people that own everything in Jamaica, like the people that own everything in Jamaica, there's a set group of people. Like, bro, literally there's just a motorcade of like 10 fucking brand new BMWs, and they were all getting like ushered by fucking police. So, you know, it have something to do with politicians, something to do with some government, you know what I'm saying? But brother, these are brand spanking fucking new. These are brand spanking fucking new fucking BMWs, bro. At least 25 mil for each of these bitches straight off the lot. And there was 10 of them that just drove past me, bro. So how the fuck does Jamaica not have money? And then I don't know if like people like, no, Jamaicans know this, but like the typical tourist maybe not gonna see this, but if you drive off the back part of Spanish Town, where you go to like where you're going like the airport downtown, that side there, like brother, you see the sheer fuck ton, the sheer fuck ton of cars that is just here in Jamaica that nobody, damn, should have taken that road, that nobody's driving, that people is waiting to come clear. And the whole thing is, my whole idea is, where the fuck all of this money coming from? And that's what a lot of people don't realize, because a lot of the cars is coming into shop. This don't have nothing to do with the fucking topic. You see why you should never get fried before you do Bro, I need people to understand that there's traffic. This is I'm not parked. I'm not sitting somewhere. This is literal traffic that I'm sitting in on the road right now. Like what the physically I don't understand it. And this is, if I had to say, like, no, this is the most upscale town that we have, right? When traffic is in any other town, it is catastrophic. Just like Kingston, but the problem with Kingston is Kingston just has so many fucking cars. And then also, people from every fucking walk of life comes to Kingston every day for jobs. Pretty much almost every day for jobs. I'm wondering if I can take that turn, and that turn carries me back up where I need to go. Damn, this fuck. I don't know, bro. Like, I tell people, look, if you can drive in Jamaica, you can drive fucking anywhere. if you can drive here, so you can drive any Ross cloth wear. Bro, we gotta go another fucking bumbleclot, brother. Leave one traffic, next traffic. And like, the thing I tell people is a lot of Jamaica traffic is caused by us. It's just, there's fucker going on way up the road that's causing all of this shit right here. Well, not all the time, but like, bro, a lot of the fucking time. Back to the topic at hand, man. And that all fused back into what I've been talking about a lot, where it's just honesty and just being honest with people. Like, people are liars, brother. People lie. And my whole problem is, and it's not really even a problem, it's just like, if you're gonna lie, if you're gonna try cap to me, at least do a better job at capping. You feel me? If you're gonna cap, if you're gonna lie to me. If you can't do a good job, then that just make me feel like you don't even respect me enough to treat properly. Like, bitch, what kind of meds is that? Sometimes you just have to be a mean piece of shit in the road and not let nobody in. Like me. Sometimes I do it. Sometimes I let people in. Not every time though. I don't do that shit all the time. I do that shit, you know what I'm saying? Because back to what they were, fuck everybody's feelings. Fuck everybody's feelings. But back to honesty, yo, like, and it really calls right back into that shame thing, because a lot of us feel shame about shit, you know. Like when I officially came to terms with the fact that I want 3 wives, bro, I'm no longer ashamed of it. I say it proud in front of my folks, in front of everybody. Because it's the future. Like, everything I've said so far, and this is what people don't understand about me, everything I've said so far in my life has come through. Everything I've said so far has come through. And keep in mind, that means that there are still yet things that I've said that are yet to come true. Or, you know what I'm saying, I am yet to accomplish. But there are all things that I've thought of and sit down and, you know what I'm saying, put together and like, and this is why I do a lot less talking nowadays. Like, every time I talk to niggas, like, every time I talk to my niggas, everybody's got, like, plans. Everybody telling me what they finna do. Everybody telling me, you know, blah, 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 blah. A lot of the times it's just because I'm a stand-up nigga that fuck up my plans. Because, like, I can go around people and, like, can do some grimy shit, yo. But then I'd say, you know, nah, I'm a man of my word. I said X, Y, Z, so I'm gonna do X, Y, Z. I'm not gonna do X, Y, Z and then A. Because I'm not an asshole. You know, that's just what I say. But with that said, brother, may I drive up to the place. I'm not no weed. I have to find a Bill's bag or something, bro. We're gonna do an episode. We're gonna go get some cheap herbs. It's a place I used to get herbs from. It's a little shy shop. Bro, it's a Bill's bag where I get for roll up a spliff. You feel me? I get some better weed later, but you know, for right now, this is what we're gonna get. I don't have enough to make a spliff so I'm not buying on a kite. My whole thing is, when I used to work at Kaya, I used to buy the weed sometime, and then sometime I used to get the weed on like discount, and then sometime, of course, I get a worker discount. But just as I always say, people sit down, people love the system so much,
And that's why I had to leave. And that's what people. That's what people don't realize. Nobody never rascal fucking fire me. Nobody never bumbleclot fire me. That's what I need to say off of the rip. I was put on vacation and I never came back. Because in the grand scheme, I believe, and here's what I'm gonna say about this. I've been to other dispensaries. I've been behind the doors of other dispensaries. Yet, so I can't really tell. But right here is an honesty moment. Some of the nice and biggest establishments are the biggest pieces of shit. And they are the companies that sometimes have the biggest fucking internal built politics, brother. And when I say stuff like that, people is like, what you talking about? But that's because people can't understand it on the level that I'm speaking on it on. Because you're not thinking of controlling civilization and controlling people. Because that's not your fortitude. You are a person. You are 90%, not 90%, but a solid percent of the world is sheep, bro. Why the fuck you think the percentage of entrepreneurs and blah 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 is where it's at? It's literally just fucking because there are more followers than people that's getting people to follow them. So within that paradigm, you have people then defending the very thing that's hurting them. And when I say that, you might be like, huh? I'd be like, huh? What you mean? Sorry, I don't like this rent. I don't want to talk about it. This car have this thing where it's so weird, and it reminds me of my older car. But like, at least when I press into my older car, like sometimes when you press on this shit will just not go. Like I'm literally foot floor in the bitch, and it's not going anywhere. I think it has something to do with the meat of something to do with the stick. I don't fucking know, or transmission. But regardless of that fact, and another thing, guys, is when I was leaving, it was a case where I realized that and let me tell you something. This is why I'm a firm believer. And people call me misogynistic, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I'm a firm believer that women, brother, cannot work together. Women can't work together, and women are not meant to lead. I've worked with women supervisors and women managers before, right? And let me tell you something. The craziest part about all of this, and this is why I tell people, say, yo, it's not the color of the skin, my buddies. It's really not the color of the skin. Because I had a white manager, bro. I honestly consider her the best manager I've ever had. Because, brother, that lady, I smoke a lot of weed. I don't hide it. But that's the thing about her. She's just a person that believes in honesty. Tell me the truth, and let's figure it out after the fact. And honestly, well, if a time I'm not fair smoke weed, I'm do my thing. I'm come to her and say, you know it go. And she smell it on me, but she understands, say, yo, I work best that way. So as long as when I get catch by the bigger bossy, she don't give a fuck. But the crazy part is where I was working before, you literally had, so there are two different departments. Not two different departments, there are two different fucking locations, two big main locations. Kingston and fucking Ochi. And honestly, if I never live all over Spanish Town, brother, I'd love to go work at a farmer location, which was literally just two people. That I feel like would have been fucking incredible. Just two motherfuckers, no real big something there, yo. You come, run dispensary, do the numbers, get ya. That I feel like would have been perfect for me. But I feel like a lot of people cause a lot of bullshit. And then, bitches, man, I tell you, bro, women are the hardest. Women have a hard time with expressing them feelings, but then them claim say, yo, they're emotional, they're more emotional than us. The problem is, yeah, they're more emotional in terms of they'll bitch and something there around the situation, where a nigga, where a man like myself will just say what it is, and then we deal with whatever the fuck it is after the fact. Like, man, I go sit down and do a bag of and ring on my roll with you about the same shit. Like, this shit don't make no sense. Like, I feel like after we get to like the age of 16, brother, I feel like niggas need to stop capping. We all need to stop bullshitting. And that's the problem that's going on now with the world. And that's why when I say things, it spike people. Like, even my own blood, my own sister, like, I tell her stuff, like, I say stuff, especially like how I want to, you know, live my life and whatnot in the future. And she's just like flabbergasted sometimes because, oh, that's so misogynistic, Kevon. You can't say that. Women are la. Bruh, women are meant to be led. Like, I don't understand how much fucking times I need to say that. And the older I get is the more I'm getting better at leading women. And the more I'm getting better at the point of just making up my mind and just going and doing shit. Because that's really how men are supposed to be. Really just supposed to go out, do shit, fix it, you know what I'm saying? Make the consequences later. And yes, that get us into a whole heap of bullshit. Because who the fuck told us that we were supposed, who the fuck told Columbus that he was supposed to go adventure off and enslave us and all of that extra shit? And I don't know if it's just me, but I'm over slavery. You know what I'm saying? I'm over slavery. Like, if that's, like, when I say that, I know what it is. I know it deeper than a lot of people. I know some people that them can't but watch a simple slavery because it's, oh, that's so brutal. But yeah, but then, so how have you actually done the real research on what slavery was really fucking like? That's a lot of niggas. A lot of niggas' idea of slavery is what you learn in a little high school, and or you watch too little movie, and oh no, you know what slavery was like. Trust me, buddy, you have no fucking idea what it was like back then. And like, they fought for the one, what really they fought for back then. Like, them niggas was fighting for us to be real people, to just be people, not looked at as a minority, not looked at as anything different. Now, man, I say we aren't better because nigga, we kind of is better, but it's not a dick measuring competition. And I feel like I really feel like that's what it was. Like, that's part of what caused slavery. Like, white niggas looked at us and got jealous and got nervous because they're like, damn, these niggas are going to take all our bitches and repopulate with all our bitches, and then we're not gonna have any more superior kids, pure white kids, whatever the fuck them want consider superior. I don't fucking know. This is what I'm saying, bro. Like, I don't have these big answers for racism because I really honestly don't believe in that shit. I really don't believe in that shit no more, brother. And if I'm supposed to, then I'm more than likely not going to. So every time I come up here, out them build up new shit, and new shit is being built up. But things never change in this place. Never, ever, ever, ever change in this place. Well, I get the playing in the background for this because I feel I want to play in the background. I'm soon gone. Tell people that I don't know. I've been in Jamaica for a long time. Right. It's like I can see it, but you guys can barely see it. So we're going to go up here and then bring a bit forward and see if we can get this a little bit better. Okay, guys. Yes, I think that should be better. Yeah. There we go. Play it in the background, bitch. There it is. See? There it is. Play in the background. Yeah, we're going to get another shirt from the back.
I need some deodorant.
It's certain for me, smell green and
applications. I told you my complaints before.
Yeah,
I
man.
showed before my troubles.
That's
So it's overwhelmed with them. Then don't waste my path. In the way when I walk, chapter trying to delay the snare for me.
What's up?
The fool has never been told yet. The truth has never been spoken of. It's like I've never been home. Still I've never been homeless. If there's no job, I was never
Whoa, this is sick. Hold on. You like a sick, do something like play on him, yeah.